All right, thanks, guys. Obviously, a little bit busy today. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Good afternoon. Just want to take a quick look into Monday's action. Atlanta's at the Cubbies, 220 East at Wrigley Field. The Cubs are the $1.55 favorites on the money line, with the Braves catching the 1.5. We currently have no posted total in this one, but we are seeing a slight fade of Atlanta in the early going here. So look for their money line equity to increase by first pitch if that trend continues. And speaking of first pitch, we got Julio Teheran for Atlanta, Jose Quintana for the Cubbies. And when it comes to this Cubbies ball club, they're facing an Atlanta squad who's been victorious in 4 of their last 5 ball games. The Braves they've also won 6 of 8 ball games where Julio Teheran makes the start on the bump. Now, scoring-wise, bunch of overs lately in these Atlanta ball games. 3-0 to the over, to be exact, in their last 3 matchups. Meanwhile, on the other side, same song and dance for Cubbies games, as their games went 3-0 to the over in their last 3 themselves. So with all those complementary factors in mind, I fully expect the handle to be shaded toward the over whenever that line opens up. And when it comes to selecting a winner in this matchup here, I'm really liking this Atlanta squad who's gone 14-5 in their games versus teams over 500. So with all those factors in mind, combined with the fact that a very good Atlanta squad's catching plus money, I'm going to go ahead and take the Atlanta Braves plus $1.25, winning this one outright for some money line cash. All right, let's go ahead and sneak into another game. Sneak into another game. Oakland at Boston, 7:10 East at the Green Monster. The Red Sox are the $1.50 favorites with the total at 9 flat. Currently, the A's of Oakland get the 1.5 on the run line, and at the moment, just 25% of the public bettors are leaning toward the A's. So look for their money line price to increase by first pitch if that trend continues. And speaking of the first pitch, we're looking at Sean Manaea for Oakland, Rick Porcello for the Sox. And when it comes to this Red Sox ball club, they've won 2 out of their last 3 and 73% of their games at Fenway. They're also going up against a putrid Oakland squad who's winning a measly 25% of their ball games played at the current money line price. Now, scoring-wise, 2 out of Oakland's last 4 stayed under the posted total. Meanwhile, on the other side, very similar story as Boston games went 3-0 to the under in their last trio of games themselves. So with all those complementary factors in mind, along with the Manaea-Porcello matchup, I'm going to go ahead and take the under in this matchup here. What I'll also do is lean toward this Boston squad, who's a solid 10-3 in their games as the official home favorite. So all told, I'm taking Boston minus the $1.50 Boston run line and the under 9 runs in this one. Next and final game for the show, we're talking hockey. Vegas taking on Winnipeg, 8 o'clock puck drop at the Bell Center. The Jets are the $1.40 favorites with the total at 6 flat. Currently, the Golden Knights get the 1.5 on the puck line, and at the moment, we're seeing a steady and consistent fade of the Golden Knights in the early going here. And speaking of the Golden Knights, they've struggled to get the consistent W in the past couple weeks, dropping 2 of their last 4 and suffering losses in 3 of their last 6. They're also going up against a Winnipeg squad who just doesn't lose at home, winning nearly 80% of their games this season on their home ice. Now, scoring-wise, just 2 out of Winnipeg's last 4 got over the line. Meanwhile, on the Vegas side of things, very similar sentiment, as just 1 out of their last 4 got over the line themselves. So with those complementary factors in mind, combined with the solid play of Connor Hellebuyck, I'm actually thinking this one should stay under. And when it comes to the sides in this one, I'm really leaning toward this Winnipeg squad, who's a remarkable 34-11 straight up as the official home favorite. So all told, I'm going to lean chalk on the money line, Knights puck line, under 6 goals in this one.